My name is Konsta Punkka. I'm a wildlife, nature and adventure photographer. I come from Helsinki, Finland, and I've been doing photography since I was 16 or 17. This wild taiga trip was about going to the East Finland, which is very sort of wild still. It's the only place you can find wolves, bears and photograph them. So I wanted to show the rough, wild East Finland.
Tähän pääsin näin suoraan tästä aika helposti.
Joo. I didn't sleep tonight.
You didn't sleep tonight?
No, I have switched my time schedule that I am awake all the night, so we can shoot all night and then you can sleep the daytime when the sun is too bright and nothing to shoot. Traveling in Finland at summer is very special because if you are a photographer, you can have the perfect golden light that you would have in, for example, Europe for an hour. Here you can have it whole night. So the first day we focused on one of my spots in southern Finland where we often photograph deer and moose. Now you need to have your camera handy on your lap because the situations come very quickly with the moose and deer. So I will have my 7200 to get the shots I want on the scene. Not too long lens and not too wide lens. It's a good handy lens to use on quick situations. The car is often best height you can have for wildlife photography, so it was good mix with the moose and deer photography and with the G-Klasse. After the shooting in close to Helsinki, we then started our journey towards Pulkkilan Hari, which is gorgeous road which goes through Päijänne, which is the second biggest lake in Finland. Good spot for getting some car photos and photographing the lakes at Finland. Today is quite a bit of driving. Now we start off a drive of 6 hours maybe. We get to the actual wild taiga area and see the first spots over there. We try to avoid the motorways and drive smaller roads to see some nice landscapes of Finland with birch trees and lakesides and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it. So Koli National Park is very special because in Finland it's hard to find places that you have a straight down drop. So all the hills or higher places are always slopey hills, so there is no straight cliffs down. So in the east is the only place in Finland where you can find few spots where you have a river or lake that has these sort of cliff canyons or lakes that actually give you then completely different atmosphere or views because you actually can see over the trees. So basically everyone can take a nice sunset or a sunrise picture, but it's always all about the composition or the subject you have with the sun. So basically good first tip is to get to know the area before the magic actually happens. So so you are not running when the good light is and shooting random stuff. You actually know what you are gonna shoot. A second tip is when you have your spots in mind. The sunrise at this time of the year in Finland is at 3 a.m. or even in the north it doesn't even set. So you have to be on the spot before the sun gets up on the horizon. And the last thing with sunrise at this time of the year, all the shooting is happening often in the golden light. There's a lot of happening in a picture. There's strong highlights, strong contrast, dark shadows, and you need to find a good balance with it and find a perfect setup for that. So after the tough night of shooting the sunsetting collie, the team went back to sleep a bit, and then after a few hours of napping we went very close to the Russian border.
This place is really gorgeous. I never imagined a road like this where you can reach by the car. I'm really curious to see what we are going to see tonight. Suppose that there are some wolves that are wandering around the area, and probably if we are enough lucky we will catch them.
And this time when we were in the East Finland and going to this wolf hike, I was of course again very stoked to see the wolves, because the odds were now almost the best I have had on my project so far. I have tried to see them maybe 5 times and then didn't see them, and now a few times at summer. It's a challenge I love, that something doesn't come easy. So when you are in the wildlife hide, we have these bags where you put your lens through. So basically, the only movement animals will see is the lens moving like this. And when the wolf comes, you will move very slowly like this to follow it. You put the lens out like this. It will stay there overnight until morning. You cannot change the lens or do anything like this, because then the animals will get afraid. And now we are waiting for the next 12 hours, I guess, and watching what we can see, and hopefully some wolves. That would be crazy to get my first ever wolf. So I think we have been in a hide like 30 minutes and we got the first bear already here. First wildlife hike now. We got quite a few bears, and we got to see the wolverine at a few times at the night. But still the wolves kept their way out. So it's still a mystery animal. When you're staying in heights, you definitely need to have the patience, because you need to be quiet all the time. And sometimes it's 1 night, sometimes it's 2 days, sometimes even 3, if you want to see something very shy and rare. You need to keep yourself fresh thinking and always see the goal in your eyes. After 20 hours you will all the time start to ask yourself, like, why I'm here, why I'm not doing something more fun, because there would be better places to stay for 24 hours, but that's the only way you get the shot. So you pass that and just have clear sight of the goal you want, and that way you can achieve it. There's no shortcuts to that.